Hello, this is Matt Leach from Pioneer Midwest, and I'm here with Ian Ivins, one of my managers at the store. And today we're going to talk about Madshus skis and a little recap of last year, what we found and tested, and then moving forward. And so I'll let Ian discuss kind of the models, but we will be traveling to Norway here in June to pick Redline skis. We're very excited for that.
Yeah, so from Madshus, we will grab their K1 Redline, which can be more of their colder hard wax type ski, and then we have the K2, which can be more universal up into a clister option. On the skate side of things, there's the F2, which is going to be more universal hard track type of option, and then the F3 is going to be more universal leaning softer track. One interesting thing on that F3 that they like to do is the groove is very short, so it's about in the back third of the ski, whereas this front part does not have it. Normally that groove is used for stability and kind of control, but in the softer conditions you don't need as much of that, so they just took it away. And then they also have the LTD model, which can work in some pretty specific conditions that have a.
We've sold a few of those this year, but we generally don't stock that ski. It's a pretty niche ski for wet transform snow, and so if somebody's looking for one, we can pick it. It's just not a ski that we'll stock on our retail wall.
Yeah, for sure.
So, and then just from picking Madshus skis over the years, and then working with Team Greg over the years, they're sponsored by Madshus for a long time. Generally, on the classic side of things, we lean towards the K2 more often than the K1. K1's hard wax only. We just seem to find better quality in the K2 skis. They have a higher pocket, so they carry wax better. And then a lot of times I can find pairs where the pocket closes really uniformly, and then so they can do clister and they can do hard wax really, really well. That said, we've seen some K1s that are amazing in hard wax only skis, but if you kind of want a ski to do hard wax all the way to clister, we'll lean on that K2. Also, Redline makes a skin ski. We have those in the store. We can pick those as well. They probably one of the fastest skin skis on the market. You definitely probably need a little bit better technique to make sure you're on top of that pocket. If you're newer to classic skiing or you're late kicking, maybe not the Redline. We can do a tier down, but if you're looking for a skin ski to possibly race on besides train on, the Redline skin is an awesome choice. On the skate side of things, new this last year, Madshus went with this current Redline design, and they took all the texturing out of the top sheet. So they use a foam core wrapped in a nylon sock with a carbon fiber inlay to get some torsional rigidity out of the ski. Really good design, but they were always playing around with kind of different top sheet designs, and that's now stripped out. We're just very flat, and that has introduced a lot of stability to the ski, and I think that was a huge benefit for Madshus. The F2, we generally see higher pressure in the tip and tail in that ski, which is totally fine in firm snow, which is where that ski is designed for. So medium to firm snow, F2. We see some pairs that have more or less splay, so we can kind of move them around based on the temperature. On the F3, that's marketed as kind of a soft snow only ski. If you're going to have one ski, I would probably lean towards the F3. It has really, really good acceleration. We can pick it so it's got a long enough wheelbase underfoot where there's a lot of stability there. They generally have smoother glide zones in the tip and tail. So that ski, for us over the past 3 seasons, has just been kind of a go-to ski. And it does more than just soft snow. So, and then we can pick them based on splay and contact length. We can push this ski into kind of warmer or colder type of snow. But the customers that we've put into the F2 and F3s, like, we get a lot of nice feedback on both for stability on the F2, and then the F3 is just fast and everything. And but if it's truly hard track, having no groove in the front half of the ski makes them a little bit more skittish for sure. So if you have really good balance, you can ski an F3 in anything. If V2ing is not really easy for you in icy snow, then the F2 is probably a little bit better choice. And we've got a lot of customers that will pick up a pair of each, and that's a really nice complementary skate fleet. They're extremely lightweight, so you don't even notice any swing weight on them, which is really nice. Madshus this last year partnered with Rotafella for the Skate X binding, and so that platform has changed the game for some people. It's really quite stable. You're pushing from the ball of the foot instead of locked up in the toe, and we still get we've got a handful of customers that have been skiing on that system. Our only complaint is it's not backwards compatible with anything out on the market, so you need a specific boot, specific binding. But we will be carrying Skate X for next season, and if you're looking for the ultimate stability, that's a really good option. So.
Yeah, and we're doing appointments for looking at your old skis right now. You can send your skis in. We can take a look at them, kind of see what conditions they work for, if they're getting worn out for you, and then kind of make a plan from there. Or if you know you just want to grab a new pair of skis, you can fill out our ski request form, which I'll link down below, or you can shoot us an email, message on social media, whatever works there. So, and we can find some great skis for you for next year. So, thanks everyone.
Yep, thank you.